This alley. This alley right here.
So several years ago, pulled into the back of the property, and we always keep the city alley clean back there. It was a disaster. So I parked my truck and I got out, got my broom and dust pan and started doing the job that I'd paid somebody else to do. And Paul had been hanging out on the property a lot for several years, and I'd wake him up and ask him to leave if he was inside the building. This one particular day, he was back in the alley, and so I didn't speak to him. He wasn't bothering anybody, and I started cleaning up all the trash. And after a couple minutes, he got up to help me, and I was really, really shocked that he would do that. He helped me for a little while. The alley was clean, and I told him I appreciated him helping me, and I gave him $20. And occasionally in the back of your head, you have that little voice that you should always listen to. And I listened that day to that voice that said, offer to give him $20 every Monday. So I did. And every Monday I'd come over here and the alley would be clean and I'd give him $20. And that went on for quite some time. So finally I said, Paul, would you like more work? If you're doing a good job with this alley, would you like to take care of a parking lot somewhere else? And he said, say no more, just tell me where. And so that eventually ended up grew into him cleaning 3 properties for us on a regular basis. We call that day porter. He goes and picks up the trash and empties the trash cans, et cetera, et cetera. And I think he's been doing that for 5 years now. It's really hard to believe. So that's the story of Paul.
And he's no longer, tell me what happened to him now. Now he has a home?
Well, so Paul was homeless. And because of his desire to improve himself and to get up and do some work, he now has an apartment over in East Nashville that is a pretty nice place that he lives in. And he has these 3 properties that he cleans for me, and he cleans a property or 2 for other people. He's got about all the work he can do just because he decided to get up and help me clean an alley one day. Can you talk about what it's like to be homeless?
Well, it's like
What it feels like?
you down on your last luck. You know, that's what I want to hear. And, yeah, it's dangerous. It's dangerous, but you can't go no further than that. So you can't do no. It's up to you. You can't go no further than that. But it's like I never loved it, liked it, but I didn't have to go through it either. So that was my choice. But homeless it's you learn a lot though. You learn a lot. I did, but it was up to me to put it in motives to deal with that. I done met a lot of good friends. It's like the Army and the base training. We around these guys almost 24 hours a day. You know what I mean? And we see them every day. And you got some make it, you got some don't. You got some family don't came and picked them up and took them home to another level. Yeah. But it's like it ain't scary, but it's scary to a certain extent because it's like I said. I'm saying like, step. Is you ready to take this? But I'll leave it in his hand. That's all I can tell you about before being homeless.
What's it like at the rescue mission?
It's
Is it good or bad?
Both. Where the bad coming in there. You got people down there. You might see them one week, you might not see them the next week. I lost a lot of people like that.
You mean people die?
Yeah.
Die pretty quickly?
Yeah, they're dying in there.
You lost a lot of friends?
Yeah. So, but I turned 58 last month, so I'm kicking on. I was really afraid. And why I was afraid, because I ain't been in a situation in a long time.
You were afraid of what?
The upgrade, and then I had to adjust myself to it.
Were you afraid of losing it?
No, not losing it. I ain't worried about it, because when you never lose nothing. You had it, you can always get it as long as God wake you up. You gonna have, that's like period.
What do you think the best way for people to help those that are homeless is?
It's up to the person who wanna listen. I mean, it's still to help them. The mission doing okay. They got, they got some nice programs down there. You know what I mean? They got situations they can really, hit them in the campus. But the housing thing, I don't think that they help them to
Housing's a big need.
It's a big thing. Ain't too many people got the break I did.
While you were talking, it sounded to me like you were saying that when people are homeless, they get so such a feeling of being so down on their luck, like I'm all the way at the bottom and there's no hope it can't get better.
Yeah, that's what a lot of them feel that way.
Did you feel that way?
At one time I did.
Is that why you were afraid of getting housing? You felt like maybe I don't deserve to have housing?
I didn't think I had to be myself to get my basically it's all about the responsibility and
bills to pay.
But other than that, but you got some really want to do better. They just ain't had a break yet.
There's very few that actually want to work. You're one of the few that wanted to work, and I applaud you for that.
Everybody tell me that.
What can a person do? Are they helping somebody by giving them money, or is that not really?
Nah, that ain't a good thing, giving money. Not the way I feel. He didn't give me money, he made me work for it.
So he kind of gave you some respect and confidence.
Yeah, and gave me something where I can make some money.